Dr. Rose Cotter is your everyday therapist with a not-so-everyday backstory. She watched her mom die by suicide when she was a kid. So when a frazzled grad student named Laura stumbles into her hospital claiming she's cursed by a demon that forces people to smile creepily before they meet a nasty end, Rose thinks, wow, that's some trauma. Laura insists it's real, describes the curse in detail, and then to prove her point, she smiles like she just remembered the best prank ever and cuts her throat open with a broken vase. Therapy session over. Shaken but professional, Rose tells the cops what happened, including her ex-boyfriend Joel, who's investigating the case. But soon, Rose starts seeing smiles that are a little too unsettling to brush off. She discovers that Laura's story checks out. Laura's professor had the same eerie grin before bashing himself in with a hammer. Coincidence? Not a chance. Things escalate fast. At work, one of Rose's patients gives her a sinister smile and she freaks out, calling security. But whoops, turns out it was just in her head. Her boss decides she's burned out and puts her on leave. But Rose isn't about to spend her week off binging TV. Instead, she spirals deeper into the curse's rabbit hole. Back at home, things are tense with her fiancé Trevor, who's skeptical of her haunted by a smiley demon theory. Things hit rock bottom at her nephew's birthday party when Rose's present turns out to be her missing cat, dead. While everyone is still processing that horror, Rose has another hallucination, smashes through a glass table, and officially becomes the family pariah. Determined to make sense of the madness, Rose visits the widow of Laura's professor, who spills about his obsession with the smiley curse. He even left behind some truly disturbing sketches of a creepy entity. Rose takes these breadcrumbs and convinces Joel to help her connect the dots. Joel uncovers a pattern. There's a chain of suicides, each witnessed by someone who then becomes the next victim. Except for one guy, Robert Talley, who broke the cycle by murdering a stranger. Rose visits him in jail, and he bluntly explains the only way out: kill someone and make sure there's a witness to pass the curse on. Rose is horrified, but deep down, knows he's right. As the curse tightens its grip, Rose is haunted by hallucinations that blur reality and fantasy. Her dead mom, her fiancé, and even her therapist all show up with those bone-chilling grins. Trevor, meanwhile, tries to get her committed, but Rose knows she can't risk passing the curse to anyone else. Instead, she drives to her childhood home, where her mother died, for a final confrontation. At the house, Rose faces the curse head-on. It manifests as her abusive mom and then morphs into a grotesque, gangly creature. Rose fights back and sets the demon on fire, escaping as the house burns down. She thinks it's over, but of course, it's not. In a cruel twist, she realizes she's still inside the house and never escaped at all. Joel, worried about her, shows up just in time to see Rose completely lose the battle. The curse takes over, and she smiles eerily before setting herself on fire, passing the curse on to Joel as the cycle begins anew.